Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Cancer. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're just using 2 decks of cards today. We've got the Modern Witch Tarot, and then we have the Hidden Truth Oracle messages to close out the reading. So let's get into the reading. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please, and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now, and then we'll get straight into the reading. Cancer, please, thank you. Oh wow, okay, 9 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles, beautiful. The Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn potentially, or your love interest is dealing with a Capricorn, or potentially you have this strongly in your chart, or your person does. I feel like your love interest is seeing you as someone that has it all together. They see you as someone who is very happy single right now, most likely. Yeah, it would be nice to have love in your life, but at the same time, it's not to say that you're indifferent right now, but I just feel like you are embracing the sense of independence about yourself right now, and I feel like there are dreams coming true for you here. Like you're getting a sense of wish fulfillment with some sort of new projects. I'm getting the sense of collaborations with people, potentially to do with, you know, partnerships in relation to work. I feel like you have tried to invest a lot of time and energy and effort into potentially gathering 3 different types of income here. Maybe something that could be relating to your job, so your actual work that you do, maybe some sort of passive income, and then something else on the side as well that you do. I feel also that you may be trying to turn a hobby into a business right now, and you're getting a lot of success in relation to that. Potentially you've dealt with a lot of naysayers before, but I feel like because you've been sticking to your guns, as it were, working on you and becoming confident in yourself and trusting what it is that you're doing and kind of just putting your intentions out there, I feel like you're kind of turning people around. And you know, if they once said that you can do such and such, they are now seeing you in another light and going, wow, well then maybe they can do everything, maybe they can do this, maybe I can do that as well now because they've done this. So I'm getting a sense that you may be a role model to quite a few people in your life here. And yeah, I'm getting a sense that all ages are kind of attracted to you as of right now, in a sense of, you know, what it is that you do with your day-to-day life and how you kind of make a living. And I feel like there are a lot of people in your community that look up to you as well. So I'm getting a sense of community, or your neighborhood, or maybe you have a social media platform where you're an influencer of sorts, or a content creator or a YouTuber or something along these lines. And I feel like more and more people are starting to really notice you. And I feel like with this, also your love interest is noticing you as well. I'm getting the sense that you could be this person's like muse, their sense of inspiration, for them to want to do better for themselves in order to come forward towards you. So then they actually feel like they're deserving of a relationship or a connection with you, and not just necessarily have a friendship, but have more of a love relationship as well. I feel like there is a strong potential here. If you were to get together with this person and collaborate with them, it would be very emotionally fulfilling, but also you could end up working alongside with this person as well. So I'm getting the sense that, you know, potentially mixing business with pleasure if you end up having a long-term commitment with this person. But obviously, you know, take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. But let's pull a few more cards and see what we can get for you. It's because you've put in the necessary work for yourself. It's starting to bear fruit for you, but you've done a lot to get to this point, and I feel like your love interest is kind of watching you from afar and potentially seeing you completely transform yourself. You may have been very shy at one point, like you didn't want to be seen by everyone. Maybe you had a fear of being seen. I'm getting that for some reason. Or maybe you felt like you were, not so confident about being your true self. But I feel like you've worked on some sort of issues to do with your, potentially your mental health, or some sort of difficulties that you've needed to overcome. I'm getting imposter syndrome for some reason. Maybe you felt like you were a fraud in some sort of way, but you're probably not. Far from it. You've done the work, you've put in the effort, you probably got the qualifications or whatever to prove it as well. But you may just have this kind of doubt now and again that's, what if people are going to think this? What if I do that? Or maybe I shouldn't put myself out there because this, and this. I'm getting the sense that there may have been a little bit of insecurities about weight here, guys, or your looks, or how you come across to other people. How do they see you online or in videos or whatever. But I feel like you've really just embraced yourself and gone, do you know what, F it, and you've done it anyway. Like, you faced your fears and you've done it anyway. And I feel like this is only really boosted up your confidence, and for you to come across as so magnetic and attractive. And look at that, with the Four of Wands upright, you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate here, or a twin flame, with that 1111 card, a divine masculine or divine feminine. You may be just magnetically attracting this kind of connection to come together with a reunion or union or reconciliation. Which is really beautiful, guys. I feel like this person sees that they could have a really beautiful new start with you, like they envision what it would be like with you and them. I'm getting a sense of wanting to kind of relocate. So maybe you both have lived in the city and then wanting to move to the countryside, or vice versa. I'm getting the sense that this person just wants to kind of be by your side. Like, they really do look up to you as much as a lot of other people most likely do as well. And all they want to do is just show to you that they want to be a support system to you, so that you don't have to do everything yourself. Because I feel like you may have... See, my throat just wanted to close up there. I feel like for a very long time that you have... you've had to kind of go at it alone, really work on you. Potentially you may have had issues in the past to do with codependency, or your love interest may have had issues with that. And you both have had to be in separation for a while to kind of address these issues. But I feel like now, if you're not fully confident and happy within yourself, then you're working on that. And if you get to that point, or when you do get to that point, this is when this person is going to be coming in for you, most likely, because they'll see what you've done and then kind of follow in your footsteps, and then kind of heal themselves, and then eventually it'll be ready for you to come together when the timing is right. I'm getting potentially expect some unexpected business, unexpected income coming your way. I'm getting gifts of sorts, potentially donations for some reason. People are wanting to support you and to look out for you and to, assist you in some sort of way, because I feel like you help so many people in some sort of way. But you also are addressing that, it's great to be of service to others, but you are needing to be of service for yourself as well, and look after, yourself. To be able to give more, you need to give to yourself equally, and that could also have been a lesson that you've been needing to address. But I feel like you are kind of getting that down, like you're fine-tuning it, like you're becoming more adept at that. What else here for Cancer? I saw the Knight of Pentacles briefly, so I feel like this person wants to move forward towards you, but it's been very slow in the process. But when they do eventually get here, it's going to be worthwhile, because they'll want to get to know you, but they're definitely making plans here. So I feel like if you're making plans for your life right now, it's actually a really great thing, because this person's making plans to come forward towards you. They just may have not necessarily shown it to you in the physical as of yet. Now, I've just looked at my timer over here, and it said 10:10 as I looked up. So you could be seeing those numbers. Or I'm getting the sense that there's a closing of an old chapter and a new chapter is beginning. There is a new doorway of opportunity coming in for you, and that could be in relation to love, but I feel lots of other things as well, which is really exciting, guys. What else here, please and thank you for Cancer? Yeah, love is definitely coming in here with the Knight of Cups. This could be new love, or this could be this person from the past that you have some sort of history with, or you have a very strong soul tie with. Yeah. I'm getting let me take you out. I'm getting let me show you a good time. So they want to have a good time with you. Yeah. I feel like this person's quite cheeky. What else? What else? Oh, okay. So death in reverse, Scorpio energy. Yeah, the connection with this person isn't over, guys. I feel like you know that deep down. You know that deep down. With the Four of Wands, you know it's not over. I'm getting it's not over until I say it's over, in a sense, but not in a kind of like, you know, what's it way? Like some sort of jealous or controlling or possessive way like that. I'm just getting the sense of cheekiness from the person going, well, what made you think that it was over? Of course it's not over. Because you may have gone, oh, I guess it's dead and gone. Like, we haven't spoken in a while. We've been in separation for a long time. I've had to focus on me right now. And then you may have just kind of gone off and done your own thing for ages. And then they're coming back into your life and be like, well, I didn't say that it was over. What gave you that impression? You know, and you kind of end up having this conversation with each other. But that's what I'm picking up on anyway. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to carry on. You will be able to reignite this. Yeah, they're coming forward to tell you what's been going on in their life here. Yeah, this person has felt very much up in their head with the Eight of Swords. Especially about you being single as well. About you being single as well. I'm going to put these cards back actually. Because I feel like that was the one that wanted to come out. The others were a bit like unsure. I feel potentially you could be dealing with someone who's a single parent here, guys. Somebody who's trying to deal with a legal contract as of right now that may not necessarily be fully finished as of yet. Like as in, I'm getting tying up loose ends for some reason. They may still feel a bit trapped and up in their head. We saw the Eight of Swords. But I feel like that is coming to an end. That's coming to a close relatively soon, if it hasn't closed already. They'll probably tell you that they stayed somewhere else because they felt like they had to, in a sense, especially if they had children with a baby mum or a baby daddy here, or if they were tied in potentially to do with their finances, or they had some sort of long-term investment with someone or in something that could be to do with their career as well. What else here, please, for Cancer? Oh, the Hanged One, Pisces energy. Yeah, look at you guys. Like, honestly, with the Nine of Cups and the Hanged One, you have really much, you've taken your seat. Like, you look as cool as a cucumber here. You know, you have chosen to kind of hung yourself on this tree. Like, you looked really relaxed here, and you look very content here as well. Like, just doing your own thing. And I feel like this person is seeing you in this kind of way, and they're like, wow. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I need to kind of close out what I need to close out because I want to be back with this person again. They see you as very determined and potentially someone that has their ish together, and they are like, well, I need to get my ish together. And so therefore they've seen that you've kind of stood your ground and not put any further effort, time or energy into this connection with this person from the past. Because obviously there wasn't something that may have worked out before. And I feel like they have a lot of respect for you because you did what you felt made logical sense at the time, even though that you felt there was a strong sense of emotion with this person. So you may have had to kind of walk away from this person at one point, but I feel like you didn't want to deep down. But I feel like looking at the bigger picture of it now, you're kind of looking back on everything retrospectively and going, do you know what, like, I'm getting this sense of enlightenment. Yes, it was a sacrifice that I needed to make, but look where I am now. Like, look how much I've changed, look how much I've transformed, look how where my life is now. Like, you know, it's having that new sense of like gratitude in your life for how things have turned out, even though things before may have been relatively stagnant and stuck and not necessarily growing in the way that you wanted to with this particular person from the past, or in relation to your finances, or in relation to your career or something. I feel like your love interest is recognizing that you're basically, you're not one to be messed with, and they hold you in high regard, and they're holding on to you energetically here with the Four of Pentacles. Like, you've kept yourself to yourself with your feelings and your emotions, not necessarily to say that you're emotionally blocked off, but you've just very much focused on your bag right now. You're focused on your pentacles. You've been working very hard on your confidence, on your self-esteem, on your finances, on your career. Whatever is deemed to be important for you, what are important in relation to your kind of core values, I feel like this person has a lot of respect for that, because you're not just kind of, you know, dabbling in with a load of careless connections elsewhere, like dealing with anyone that is, you know, going to be very superficial. If you interact with anyone, it's like you're very selective with who you interact with now, and I feel like this person is very impressed by you. Very impressed, I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting, yeah, it excites them. Yeah, definitely, it turns them on in some sort of way. I'm getting that for some reason. But yeah, definitely, yeah, you do it for them. I'm getting you do it for them. And they're holding on to you because they're like, well, I can't let a good one go. But if they did let you go in the past, they will do anything. They will stop at nothing to make sure that they get you back in their life. As I was saying earlier, in that kind of cheeky manner, that this person was like, well, I didn't say that it was over. What did you get from that? And then, you know, that type of thing. So obviously everyone's going to perceive this reading differently, because everyone's on different stages of their journey, everyone's on different timelines, everyone's in different types of situations with who they're dealing with. This is a general reading, so obviously please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. But, you know, you didn't rush yourself with your healing, and you're not necessarily putting pressure on this person to rush to get through their healing either. And because you've taken such a cool, calm, collected approach about it, and you've just been like effortless with working on yourself, like you've just come across as so sophisticated, I'm getting, and you have such like a way about you, like where you carry yourself, like this person, it just urges them to go, do you know what, I would love to be around this person more often. I feel like in order for me to be around this person, even if it's just on a friendship level, or to work with them, or even to have a love connection, I'm going to have to make some changes. And I feel like this, whatever happened with you in the past, has really given them the kick up the bum that they've needed to kind of recognize the sense of this truth in themselves that, you know, if they are wanting of a two-way love with someone, or an equal partnership, then they have to put in the work as well. They can't just expect you or anyone else to be doing it all. And I feel like with you taking that step back and going, okay, well, you can either meet me halfway, or you can, you know, go off elsewhere. And I feel, because not necessarily to say that you've had a nonchalant approach to this person, like you were indifferent, but I just feel like, oh, okay, well, you know, how else is it going to really be? Wow. Okay. Guys. What else here, please, for Cancer? Because you stopped trying to control this connection, now this person is needing to make sure that they don't control this connection either. It's necessarily, you need to kind of leave it to the divine, like surrender to the universe, let things happen naturally. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like if anyone is coming into your life, regardless of whether it's a love connection or not, and they come in hot and cold, flighty, they are unsure about what it is that they are wanting in relation to a connection or situation with you, I feel like you're quite happy to go, well, the exit's that way. Like, you're quite happy to send them in a different direction and be like, okay, thanks but no thanks. But obviously in a very kind of fair, diplomatic way. Like, you have just a stronger sense of discernment now about who's coming into your life, and I feel like you're only going to be putting in your effort into with people who are, you know, going to be doing of the same. You're not going to be chasing of anyone, because this person or whoever else in the past expected you to kind of do all the chasing to them, to pursue them or pursue whatever. And I feel like you've gone, do you know what, I've done a lot of hard work on myself. How about it's me time, and I'll take, you know, an opportunity to sit down and rest my feet and kind of have this acknowledgement that things are being attracted to me as of right now, and it's all a sense of equal give and take, you know, and being open and receptive to what's coming my way, that type of thing. Yeah, you've definitely dealt with people in the past who were relatively careless, who potentially were, you know, just out for casual relationships, wanting just of a good time. They may have not been fully reliable. They may have just wanted to kind of hit it and quit it, that type of thing. And I feel like you've just gone, do you know what? Nah, no thank you. You're managing to kind of spot them early for some reason. I'm getting spot them early for some reason. And you're just deciding, no thank you. You know. What else? So please and thank you. And I feel like if your love interest was this way in the past and they came in all, you know, passionate and potentially try to, you know, get you into bed in some sort of way or what have you, or if you end up, you know, getting together with this person and, you know, you did have that sense of intimacy with them and, you know, they didn't necessarily treat you properly afterwards, I feel like you've definitely kind of said what you've said your piece, or you've needed to say what you've said, or your actions spoke louder than words if you didn't say very much to this person and things didn't necessarily work out. And I feel like they are having to change in a massive way if they are to have anything with you, if they are to really have anything long term with you. Yeah. It's the High Priestess, yeah. This is it. I feel like the High Priestess wasn't quite sure which way it was going to come out, but we have the Everything is Fine card, which is like the Ten of Swords, okay? And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you are incredibly intuitive here with the High Priestess. This is your energy, guys. I feel also that you have definitely gone through a lot, and potentially you may look like your life is doing very well to this person, and maybe you've had issues that your life hasn't been what it seems, you know, either that or you have definitely gone through the ringer here, and now because you've gone through all of that, you've been focusing on yourself and staying isolated and kind of getting more tapped in spiritually and raising your vibration, I'm getting, and kind of looking at things in a different way. Now things seem to be coming into you effortlessly, in a really good way. I feel like your person is very intoxicated by you right now, very much so. You could potentially be a healer of sorts. I'm also getting that you could be very much into the occult here. A healer of sorts, definitely. I keep on getting healer. So you could do Reiki healing. Yeah, Reiki healing, energy healing. I feel potentially you may have a business online, or you're getting a spiritually based business sorted, or potentially you, I want to say candles for some reason. Maybe you are investing in some sort of candle business, or you're, I'm getting spiritual baths now for some reason. Spiritual baths, essential oils. Maybe you're setting up a shop. Maybe you're creating your own deck of cards or something, tarot cards, oracle cards. That could be what this passion project could be, that other stream of income for you. That could be been something that you've been focusing on while this other person is being kind of getting through whatever they need to get through right now, or they have done in the past. I feel like you may have felt very hurt by this person, but just hurt in relationships in general. I feel like other people may have said to you that you're very sensitive, etc. And at one point you may have taken that as a some sort of insult, but I feel like you're actually taking that sensitivity to be a good thing, because it means that you're more in tune with the energies and everything else, and you're really trusting of your intuition, and you're really kind of backing yourself right now, like you're very confident, or you're getting that way. And it's just very highly attractive to this person. And this person could be a businessman or a businesswoman as well. So it's like two completely different worlds colliding together, like opposites attract. Maybe this person didn't necessarily go with you in a connection before because they may have thought that you were too different one from one another. That was the strong physical connection there, and that potentially there may have been the sense that you had this deeper spiritual connection or whatever with each other, but maybe they didn't recognize it and you did, and so therefore there was the mismatch between the two of you, and you may have gone into a separation, etc. Obviously I'm getting lots of different messages here, so obviously please just take what you feel resonates, but whatever happened in the past just wasn't healthy before, and you may have felt really bad about the idea of kind of moving on from it. But I feel like you're kind of knowing and understanding that it was probably the right thing to do, and that the worst is over in relation to this connection, even though it has been incredibly painful and difficult. Yeah, I'm just getting this indication that this love interest, if they're dealing with a karmic partner or a karmic ex, they're potentially saying to them, look, the connection is over. It's time to move on. They may have held it back as a secret, and I feel like they've decided to speak up and trust their intuition, and so therefore now they'll be coming back into your life to probably confess to you or express to you that they are getting ready to move on if they haven't already moved on, but they just feel like they don't have the energy right now to collaborate fully with you and put in everything. I'm getting put all their eggs in one basket in relation to you and your connection as of yet. I feel like they want to. I feel like they really want to, but then at the same time, it's like they are just anxious, because obviously it's a sense of being fearful of the unknown, really. A bit fearful of, oh, okay, well, if I do go all in, am I going to bear fruit with all of this? Like, will I receive the harvest, or will it just be a waste of time and energy and resources? And I feel like this person knows deep down that obviously with you and them, like, things could be really beautiful, and that it wouldn't be. But I feel like this person is excessively worrying about something. But they know that the connection isn't over between you, and they don't want it to be over either. But I feel potentially this person has had to move on from another situation. They may have lost out a lot financially, and have their kind of self-esteem knocked as of right now. I feel as well, potentially, because you may be so different from one another, this person was fearful about you guys getting together because of what other people potentially may have said about the connection, and they may have been kind of easily influenced or swayed by other people before, and they kind of took other people's opinions and what they thought about what they should be doing and shouldn't be doing as their kind of main opinions, rather than listening to themselves. I didn't trust themselves, and maybe they were concerned that if you two were to get together before, that there would be a lot of drama, and that other people wouldn't necessarily accept you as a couple, like their family or their friends or whoever else. But I feel like if this person's life has been really quite complicated, then they want things to be a lot simpler, They want things to be a lot simpler. Yeah, this person feels that if there have been blocks then these blocks are most likely down to kind of themselves, a lot of it, because they weren't balanced. And so therefore the tower had to come in, and with this tower, they are now realizing that they've missed out an opportunity and they want a new beginning. So they're getting ready to come closer to you and revive a connection and show you that you are deserving of something solid, and they want to be able to give that to you. They do. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Scorpio here. I'm feeling as well that this person just doesn't want you to kind of get the impression that they want some sort of hookup or one night stand and that's it. I feel like this person actually wants a proper long-term connection or commitment with you. But I feel first of all it's important to kind of get to know each other again. I'm getting get to know each other again and date. But they definitely feel like they found their soulmate here, guys. And they want to have the deeper connection with you, or the commitment. They find you very desirable though, as I keep saying it. I feel like they want to have a fun time with you as well, but not just in the sense of, you know, hooking up. This person wants to kind of get to know you. They do. But they could be juggling their finances right now, or they could have a lot on their plate. But I feel like everything that you're needing to know, you'll know from this person. But let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages and see what we can get here for you guys. So these messages are if you've had no contact, little contact, or if you are in communication with one another and it could be a bit sporadic. These hidden truths could be what your love interest wants to confess to you, or what you would like to confess to this person, as we do have cross watchers here, guys. Everything you need to know about myself and the channel is in the description box below. And also, if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. And even if you do not financially donate, that's absolutely fine. Please don't worry. A great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. So thank you all so very much. Okay, guys. So what can we get here, please, for Cancer? You were the best thing in my life. And it's interesting to me, with that coming out in reversal, and I saw that, it just wanted me, it just wanted me, that's if I can make any sense, guys. I was just getting, you are the best thing in my life. You were the best thing in my life, and you are the best thing in my life. And I will wait for a sign from you. So yeah, maybe this person's waiting for a sign from you. Maybe they feel a bit intimidated about coming forward. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, guys, just being near you is intoxicating. How do I said that earlier, didn't I? Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, this person can't help themselves. They can, but they can't, in a sense. Like, they know that they have to help themselves, but if they were, you know, to have the opportunity of being with you alone, you know, whatever you guys do is whatever you guys do. But all I'm just saying is that this person just loves, like, everything about you. I'm getting. They do. I regret lying to you. Yeah, this person may have been lying to themselves, but they lied to you as well, most likely. And that could have been what really hurt you in the past, because you felt the connection on a deeper level. And then most likely this person felt it and they didn't reciprocate, or they felt it but they didn't quite understand it. So then they kind of pushed it away because they thought that it was too good to be true. And so they kind of stayed where they were in other kind of more superficial connections. And now they have regrets about it. What else here, please? And thank you. I wish things could be different. Yeah. Well, hindsight's a wonderful thing. But now they wish things were different in the sense of, well, I wish that we could actually communicate with each other properly. Like, you know, sit and have a face-to-face conversation and be more involved in each other's lives. And, you know, not be in the sense of separation, but it's been important for you both to be in separation so that certain things could be addressed. You know, it's difficult because sometimes we have this sense of feeling healed, or we've done a lot because we've gone through a difficult relationship or connection or whatever from our past, and we feel like we've healed, and we're like, okay, I feel like I'm ready to put myself out there now. and then you go to do that and you extend yourself in some sort of way, and then something happens, and then you're like, oh, okay, maybe I haven't fully healed as of yet. There was something deeper that was going on underneath the surface, in the sense of the subconscious. So you may have felt in some sort of way that you were healed, but then you were kind of triggered in a particular way, or your person was, to go, oh, okay, maybe I'm not quite there as of yet. Maybe I'm not quite out the woods as of yet in relation to my healing. And maybe this time has been really important for you guys to kind of sit back and reassess everything and really kind of get to the nitty gritty of what's potentially been, you know, potentially blocking you from further success in relation to your life, with your career, your finances, or even your love life. I'm getting home life as well for some reason. But obviously, these messages are very general, okay? So many things remind me of you, yeah. I feel like this person, when they're out, they just see you everywhere, or they want to see you everywhere. Look at that, you speak to me through music. So I feel like you do have a very strong either past life soulmate connection with this person, or you could potentially be dealing with a divine counterpart, twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine here. I'm getting that as well, guys. Especially with the sense of telepathy here with the music. I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, I feel like this person potentially is an authority figure of sorts. You know, they could be a boss, a CEO, a manager. Maybe they run of a department of some sort, so they're in a leadership position. A lot of people kind of count on them. And maybe they thought or found out what you do for a living, and it's like, well, how on earth could we get together anyway? Like, we're just so different from one another. But this person just can't deny the feelings that they have for you, and they've been working a lot to try to forget you, but they can't. It's like, I'm getting the sense of walking into a supermarket for some reason and hearing a song, and then like, oh, okay, I was just talking about this song with someone else, and now I'm hearing it on at the supermarket. Yeah, or they listen to certain songs, and the lyrics, they come through and they're like, oh, I guess that's my person communicating with me. Like, so they may be feeling like they can't quite understand of this connection, but they still feel it on an energetic level. I'm starting to understand our connection. Guys, I literally was just saying all of that. Yeah, this person didn't understand it in the past, but you intuitively felt something more, but yet you didn't have the confirmation in the physical. So then you may have thought, oh my gosh, am I going nuts? Is this genuinely really happening? Oh, funny. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, and you had to take time to heal because you felt you've lost yourself for a little while, but I feel like your person most likely hid behind material things and lost themselves for a little while and buried themselves in work, and then all of a sudden it's like you kind of came into this person's life, and then it's where the magic happened, and then you may have separated again, and then certain things ended up playing out the way that they did, and now they're starting to understand the depth of the connection between you, and it's like they've most likely gone through some sort of spiritual awakening here, or the dark night of the soul. I'm getting that for some reason, but yeah, guys, wow. Well, there were lots of different messages here, so obviously please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today, and there were some messages that resonated, a few messages, if not the whole reading. But I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Take care, and bye for now.